Hi, my name is Pastor Hinds. I am the senior pastor of Breakers Covenant Church International and also the executive director for Bethel Community Transformation Center, where we now stand. And I'm here to take you on a tour. Right at the top of the facility, it says, "My house should be called a house of prayer for all people." And it is the foundation scripture for what we do actually as a community center. It's a big building, about 55,000 square feet of space, an Abercorn structure built in 1922. It housed one of the greatest Jewish congregations in our region, Temple Bethel. They're our oldest synagogue in the state of Michigan. All right, so we're on the 4th floor right now, and I'm gonna take you to this end room. And as you look at it, I want you to imagine the potential of what can happen in this space. As you walk in, you've got a fireplace sitting on this end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 beautiful windows that provide an amazing view as well as great lighting, where we envision being able to sponsor training and having nice fellowships and gatherings, events. So as we enter in, this is where my office is currently. As you look around, you'll see the masterful woodwork that, it makes you feel like you're in a presidential suite. But come up close, because this desk right here is a piece of history in itself. This desk was formerly used by Rabbi Leo Franklin, and it dates back 100 plus years. This building has 55 offices and classrooms in it. Yes, that's right, 55 offices and classrooms. And on the 3rd floor alone, there's 13 classrooms and offices, along with the 2nd floor. I'll let you look around and see some of the space on the 3rd floor. And what you could do is you can actually create 3 sections, 3 different spaces for classroom or other types of discussions. Or as you can see, you pull the panels back and you open it up, and you've got this full open space that can be used for a number of different programs and activities. Take a look around. This is a beautiful joint project that we did together with a team from Ward Church in Northfield. And if you have seen this space before, it looked completely different. But with the support of others who believed in this center and its need in the community, we've not only been able to fill the shelves with books of different varieties, but we also were provided with the opportunity to serve our community with about 12 computer systems, 12 or 13 computer systems. These bunk beds are used to lodge different community groups. They come from everywhere to come and do community service work right here in the city of Detroit. And as you can see, look at this space. This space was formerly Brown's Chapel when it was Temple Bethel. And those that write plays and are into performing arts, we provide them a decent sized stage with about 500 chairs in this space for them to run their different shows. This is also where we actually have our services at. So on Sundays, the space is transformed and we set out all of the things that would be useful for our normal worship services for Breakers Covenant Church International. We're gonna transform this restroom. The stalls need to be redone, as well as the urinals. And part of the fundraising is going to actually help us to provide for a very beautiful restroom facility for the men and the women. Depending on what type of challenges they face and the things they deal with, sometimes it's as simple as being able to socialize with people around their age. We've got a bed here for individuals to be able to actually rest and refresh themselves. When Temple Bethel first were in this space, this was the place that everyone came. This is where all of the action took place. And when I look at this space, I see all of the action coming back to the space again. As you can see, we have a full industrial kitchen. A kitchen space that can be used, of course, for preparing meals and that sort, but also can be used to help provide culinary arts training for our youth and for adults. All right, now we're going to take you to the main space in the facility. The most popular space probably in the facility. And you get to see the grandeur of Albert Kahn's architectural design. So this is the main sanctuary. This is where numerous people would gather for several years, from 1922 probably into the early 2000s. You had Temple Bethel that was here from 1922 to 1973. And I believe in 1974, Lighthouse Cathedral took over this space. And they had many beautiful services and impacted many lives in this space as well. So part of our challenge now, and we're meeting it, is to raise money partly to correct any damage on the roof so that we can stop any water damage from further coming into the space. All right, so as the pastor of a Christian church housed in this former Jewish temple, it was very astounding to be able to walk into this space and be able to see all around the parameters of this temple. And the truth is, I recognized that I knew almost all of these names. And it let me know that, number one, the Jewish community and the Christian community, they have much in common. And our foundation, the foundation laid through the laws given by God to Moses, are the same laws that we as a Christian church aim to abide by today. So it's definitely a place of relatability. And it's very touching to know that you can celebrate God